Everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over, I want to call it fan made album review. No one knows about that. No one really knows about it. I just found that cover, and I feel like this would have been a live album. It just got scrapped. Live in Toronto 2006. But How We Saw the World is a filmed concert, March 23rd, 2006. Yeah, and happy first day of March, first of all. It's not been a good day for me, but it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, you love to see it. I have no idea what to say. But I feel like this would have been a live album, so I'm just gonna say it was kind of a live album, just fan made. So I'm just gonna say I don't know what to say. So how am I gonna do this big ass review? Go over every damn track on this damn thing, rank all of them, which is gonna be a chore. Get my whole thoughts and rate it at the end. So yeah, we're gonna either we speed run or we just go along. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Square one is the starter of this show. It sounds much more fluent and much more clear than the actual version of Square One, which is just the studio version. Pretty cool. That outro is pretty good too. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 to start us off. Awesome. Politic was played how it's always played, so nothing to anything. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because it's Politic and I love Politic. But at the end there, I noticed that when they do that little piano piece right there, they were not singing lyrics, and they're singing the lyrics on the climax of the song, which that's what I found pretty amazing. That's what I love about that. That's what I loved about that performance. So it's a 5 out of 5, automatically. And so next up is Yellow. Yellow. This was an electric guitar version of Yellow, which actually I think was pretty cool. I think it still would have worked if they still played it like this today, but no. But they stopped. So, but still, this song is pretty cool. And the way Chris varies his voice on here as well, I think it's awesome. And it's a 4.7 out of 5 for Yellow. Next up is Speed of Sound. The fourth one is Speed of Sound. This one actually, it was a lot more different than I thought it was gonna be. This one sounds not really like the studio. Actually, it sounds kind of nothing. Not really nothing, I would say, but it does not really sound much like the studio version, which I understand the studio version is not what they wanted. So I understand why they varied something up on this one. Like, I love this version so much. 4.5 out of 5 for that. Gotta put a smile upon your face. Is the fifth song on here. This was, your just usual gotta put a smile upon your face performance, a banger, 5 out of 5. What if, had that extended intro, it's just, whoa, and the song just live, it's just a heavenly feeling. X and Y is my favorite album, so I appreciated this, and this insane intro. 5 out of 5. Next up is what I think is the best one out of this whole thing, How You See the World, number 2. I think that's what it's called, I don't know. I think it's number 2. How You See the World. Just, damn, the song is already banging in the studio version. Like, in the live version, it just slaps. And I think in the Earl's Court version of it, it was just crazy. Like, mind-blowingly amazing. 5 out of 5 for that. Next up, we have Don't Panic. We're not even halfway done, by the way. Next up, we have Don't Panic. Don't Panic. It's just a little bit too short. In my opinion, like, the whole song as a general was too short. The way they performed this song was pretty good, like your average performance, but it was lovely. 4.4 out of 5. And the only complaint I have about this is the song was a little bit too short. Or the way they made the song is too short. Like, back in 2000. Next up was White Shadows. I have no idea what number we're on now. White Shadows, 5 out of 5. This one, it kind of sounded different, but it kind of didn't. It was, like, pretty cool to hear all the variations and the excitement from the guys as they're performing it. Just amazing, 5 out of 5 for White Shadows. And yeah, The Scientist live in Toronto. I've never heard of this. I haven't heard this song since early this morning, actually, because I was playing the whole album in my class, which, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the way they perform it today. They have the backwards outro too, which is pretty cool, but like nothing too special about it. It's just the backwards outro makes it better. 4.3 out of 5, like that. And then we have Till Kingdom Come, which is on the B stage. Just nothing really to say here. 4.2 out of 5. They covered Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, and what I think is an awesome cover. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Same thing with Trouble, 4 out of 5. I'm doing 1 second on these. This is crazy. Next up, we have his Clocks, and this is my favorite Clocks performance of all time. This like Clocks, like when they're performing, it's usually like 4 or 5 minutes long. This one was almost 7 minutes long. This song, it just freaking blew my mind the first time I heard it. It was just amazing. The intro after Trouble, it was just crazy. The intro and then the whole song, it was just mind-blowingly executed so well. And then the outro, it just gave you so much hype into the next song, which was Talk. Clocks is a 5 out of 5, and now we're on Talk. Talk is, yeah, same thing. They just brilliantly executed here on this song. The only thing is the guitar solo is not the same as the studio version. That's the only really complaint I have. Talk 5 out of 5. Swallowed in the Sea. Oh my gosh, this one. This one was another different variation of the studio version. Not really a variation, but it was played a little bit differently. Instead of an acoustic guitar used, it's mostly piano and an electric guitar. The outro was so nice. 5 out of 5. And then the 17th song, In My Place, live in Toronto. Just In My Place, about 4 out of 5. Unless I missed something, because I don't think I remember much from that. But I think it was just your average In My Place performance. Fix You was the closer, which another beautiful drop by Coldplay with Fix You, 4.6 out of 5. So that was my speed run. It took 6 minutes for that. So now it's rank all. Oh my goodness. Okay, since I don't want to talk about all these again. We're gonna just put the edits up here right about now, so you can see all the rankings. You might have to pause the video if you want to see the whole thing. But yeah, so the whole thoughts on this was just a flawless concert. I have really nothing to say because it was that flawless in my opinion. This is my favorite era from Coldplay. This is my favorite era of songs from Coldplay. XOY is my favorite album. And the way they just performed every song here was just brilliant. And then I just loved it. Just the only issue I have with this is that they didn't play low and they didn't play the hardest part. That's it. But no complaints either way. Flawless. How We Saw the World gets a 5 out of 5 for me, no doubt. So I somehow kept it under 8 minutes, and yeah, I have no idea how. Maybe under 7. Nah, I already am in 7 minutes. But I kept it under 8 minutes, which is actually crazy for 18 songs with the ranking. Whatever. That's gonna do it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.